great people of Ghana, it's your Nigerian God pleasure bringing you political news in our channel Ghanatube. President John Mahama has actually brought code of conduct. This is 10 ethical guidelines that President John Mahama has laid out to every appointee going to work with him or working for him. The newly launched code of conduct by President John Mahama spells out a set of directives made to foster transparency, sound leadership and accountability for government appointees. And this laid down is something President John Mahama is not even playing with. Yes, you heard me right. He's not joking with any form of these things, because he has actually taken it to be the rules and regulation governing everything he's doing on seats. Following the recent election, we all understand that President John Mahama pledged that he's actually going to reset Ghana. Not just resetting Ghana, he's going to make everything work out in Ghana. And based on how he wants to actually govern the country, he has brought out code of conduct, 10 of them, that will actually guide the appointees on how and what they do. Here, you've seen that our president is actually trying and doing everything to fulfill all he has actually laid out for us. And this is actually just to make sure that the transparency he beckoned on when he was campaigning, the sound leadership, the accountability, and everything works together, not just for him, but his government appointees also. The code launched on Monday, 5th May 2025, appeals to all ministers, deputy ministers, chief executives, and presidential staffers, including the president and the vice president. So he is not actually leaving any stone unturned. He is working to perfect every sector, everything in Ghana, to also make sure that the livelihood in Ghana actually is top notch. Here is the main story. Now the story is that the president has actually brought this code of conduct to make sure that everyone under him will work with these guidelines to make sure that they achieve a better Ghana tomorrow. The document unveiled at Jubilee House establishes legally binding guidelines that appointees must strictly adhere to. You get the word, strictly. And failure to do so will bring so many punishments and others. I'm still giving you these 10 ethical guidelines that the president himself, President John Mahama, actually published, like thought through, to bring to every appointee under him. Not just him, all the ministers, all the deputy ministers, all the chief executives, all the presidential staffers, including him himself, the president of the nation, and the vice president, General Opuko, will actually adhere to this. This is actually the very first that this is actually working out this way. This document has already been unveiled at Jubilee House already, and it is legally binding. It has guidelines that every appointee must actually adhere to. The write-up seeks to highlight 10 important rules that are intended to serve as checks and balance for the government appointees. Come to think of it, when have you seen such thing being done in Ghana, like bringing this code of conduct and making sure that every of them is working hand in hand to make sure that they achieve their goals and give us the best we can ever get in Ghana? It is noteworthy to state also that this directive is not novel to the Mahama-led administration, as a similar code was instituted during his tenure in office in 2013. Here are the key 10 directives underlined in the code of conduct. Number 1, no acceptance of gift valuable over 20,000 Ghana cedis without declaration. There, you've seen both the minister, the deputy minister, every of them. No one is everly free or is just there to accept anything gift or value of over 20,000 Ghana cedis. It is not acceptable. It actually has been listed that no one is liable to accept any gift valued over 20,000 Ghana cedis or without any formal declaration. Appointees must not accept gifts or favor from individuals or businesses who have interest in government decisions. Resultantly, maybe gifts exceeding 20,000 Ghana cedis must be declared and can only be returned with written presidential permission. Wow. How is this going to actually be done? Number 2 is the strict ban of buying state assets. No more buying of state assets. This is actually a good news, and not while everyone, maybe the government, actually another government comes in, will start hearing that government authority official has in possession of so state assets and all that. Here you've seen it that President John Mahama has actually made it that no one is to buy any state asset. Political appointees are barred from purchasing government properties, lands, building, vehicles, or shares, either directly or indirectly. Defaulters of these directives face immediate dismissal. Who want to lose their seats, well-paying job for a maybe something that will not even fetch anything meaningful. Number 3, declare assets or face dismissal. President John Mahama has actually given a date of May 7th to be the last day. Is it May 7th or May 9th? Sorry, to be the last date for assets declaration, that anyone, any appointee, both presidential staff and ministers, MP, anyone that didn't declare their asset will be dismissed. Wow, this is the one of its kind, and it's actually making people to really see that President John Mahama has actually come to stay. Another one is no use of public funds for gifts or hampers. No more hampers in every of the government appointees or anything. The code prohibits using public funds, including internal generated funds, to purchase hampers or gift items, except modest one given for staff excellence or retirement with prior approval. A lot of a lot of changes are actually going on, and President John Mahama is not taking or backing out from what he has actually said. Another one is declare conflict of interest. Appointees must disclose all business interests, especially those connected to government agencies. They are forbidden from using their position to benefit relatives or associates. Another, the 6th one is ban of nepotism and influences peddling. Using influence to secure contract or appointment for friends or families is not permitted. Even the appearance of theirs is grounds for investigation. Ban of nepotism is actually working, or a person involved will actually face the rules. Number 7 is mandatory reporting of officials traveling. All officials and unofficial foreign travel requires prior approval from the Chief of Staff. Appointees must file a report within 14 days of returning. This is accountability in every word of it. Number 8 is sanctions for breach of code. Offenders face penalty ranging from reprimand and suspensions to dismissal. The president made it clear that there will be no sacred cows. No favoritisms of any kind. Number 9 is online reporting system for citizens. A digital portal is being established to allow citizens to confidentially report suspected breaches, ensuring community oversight. This is actually a plus to the president of the nation, President John Mahama, as this code of conduct are actually primarily on everything that will make the citizens really enjoy and see the transparency in what they are doing. And the list of them, or the number 10th of them all, is regular briefing and trainings on ethics. Appointees will undergo periodic ethical training and must sign annual declaration reaffirming their commitment to the code. Wow. Who will say that these presidents and the President John Mahama-led administration is not actually on the verge of doing the right things? They're actually doing it. Here is the 10 code of conduct, 10 ethical guidelines for President Mahama's appointees. And it's worthy to note that every defaulter has a serious punishment in this. Please do well to comment, like, and also follow. Put on notification bell so you get all our news one by one. Thanks, my people.